Welcome to Just Truth, Episode 6. You are not your mind. You are the awareness that sees. Yes, it's true. Your true nature is not the mind. It is the awareness that sees the mind. This is a challenging topic, not because it is complicated, but because it goes against everything we assume about ourselves. If you listen with openness and curiosity, you might see something that shifts your entire perspective. Right now, thoughts are moving, emotions are shifting, sensations are arising in the mind. But notice, something is aware of all this. That awareness is not a thought, not a feeling, not an idea. It is simply present, witnessing everything without effort. This awareness is not something you create. It is not something you can lose. It is not a product of the mind. It is what sees the mind. And yet, most people go their entire lives identifying with the contents of their mind instead of the awareness that sees it all. Awareness is who you are. Some truths are not easy to hear, not because they are complex, but because they challenge everything we take for granted. This might be one of those truths. If you are willing to look, to really look, you might see something that changes everything. Your thoughts are not yours. Neither are mine. The mind is a machine running on cause and effect. Every thought, every feeling, every impulse, determined by an unbroken chain of prior conditions. Genetics, upbringing, past experiences, the environment, everything interwoven, shaping what appears in consciousness. You don't choose your thoughts. A thought simply arises, and then another. The mind reacts, believing it is the thinker, believing it has agency. But when you look closely, what do you actually find? Just thoughts appearing and disappearing. Just feelings coming and going. The self that claims ownership over them, just another thought. A bundle of conditioning held together by memory. So what is real? What remains? Unchanging, untouched. The awareness that sees. Not a person, not a thinker, not a doer. Just the knowing itself. Silent, clear, empty of identity, yet fully present. Right now, you can notice it. What hears these words? What knows the experience of this moment? Not the mind. The mind is just another object, appearing within awareness. But awareness itself, what you truly are, is never an object. It has no form, no boundary, no beginning, no end. It simply is. The mind will argue. It will insist that it exists, that it is in control. But the argument itself is just another thought, another conditioned event playing out like everything else. You were never the mind. You were never the contents of experience. You are the pure seeing in which all of this appears and disappears. No need to grasp this. No need to believe or disbelieve. Just notice. The awareness that sees is already here. If you found this episode challenging or compelling, please like and subscribe. This helps the content reach more people. This is Just Truth.